Welcome to the biggest show in the world, Sports Bettors TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on out there? Sports Bettors TV in your face. What's going on this hump day? I'm sitting here talking to my boy, The Dream, feeling pretty damn good today. Kid, what is going on out there?
Hey, we're keeping the party going. We got the parlay still wide open. We hit Houston yesterday. I hope so. Some of you were able to cash with that. Fell short on the no score first inning, but those were light plays. You guys know that. And even I took a light shot at the Clippers last night. It just didn't work out as I made a boredom play, which I knew better. I had mentioned on the show not to get involved with that game. Yeah, I decided to get involved with it anyway. But we did hit the Rockets, which I was heavy on. Very heavy on. We're going to close that out today with another team and keep it moving. And for those of y'all that hit that straight, because they also covered their spread, which we gave out as well, congratulations. And I think you gave out Cueto.
I gave out Mr. Cueto, and I gave out St. Louis. And I tagged on your Rockets play, kid. What I ended up doing was I got a little piece of that. And then what I ended up doing was hedging out of some parlays that had the 4-2 series exact result with Houston winning. So right. I got a parlay open with the 4-1 series that actually pays plus 213. So, now adding one more team to that is going to pay incredible. So I'm looking forward to getting those last legs of the puzzle taken care of, brother.
Right.
And I think you and I are on the same page today as far as our play is concerned, the one that we're going to put out there. And
I think we are both right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And there's a couple of other things, too, I'm taking a look at. I don't know if you noticed, man, I did send out a tweet yesterday to all our critics out there about the pitcher name pronunciation guide. So I got it, man. I don't think I'm going to butcher any pitchers' names today, guys. I think I'm going to be all right. I want to apologize for my voice, man. I sound a little slow, Dude, the Clippers game got done at what? 2 o'clock in the morning?
Right.
I mean, they want to hack Jordan the whole game and, make that a 4.5-hour game, whatever the hell it was. But that just remember, guys, when you're watching a late game with the Clippers and Spurs, expect to be up late because foul shots for days, man. What'd you think about that game yesterday?
The Clipper game is up and down, man. I can't, first of all, I got to be honest with you. I really felt like the refs really, the Spurs, man.
Spurs got like all the calls.
Go?
I said that the Clips got no calls.
No calls, and the Spurs are like the king of the flop, man. That Ginobili guy, he must be falling down somewhere right now. Dude, he is like the king of the flop, man. They should nail him for like I don't know, 300 G, 500 G's. That dude, as long as I've been watching hoop, been watching him flop all over the floor, falling down. That guy's just that's just annoying after a while. And you would think the refs will put a stop to it, but it seemed like every time the Spurs got the ball and there was a little bit of contact, there was a foul call. What about the one Tony Parker on the baseline? He wraps Crawford around his waist, and they called a foul on Crawford. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Crawford had his hands in the air too. He wasn't even doing nothing, just standing there. It was and Parker wraps his arm around his waist, and Crawford gets called for the foul. I was like, whoa, something's crazy.
Bad calls in that game, man. I don't know what went on with the reffing, and usually the Doc doesn't complain, but he did say something last night. There was a lot of bad calls in that game. That's the first part. But besides that, the Clippers, it seems like they take right when they could get the game and get it under control, they take some of the stupidest shots. It just drives you insane, some of the shots they take that are just stupid. And the hack of Jordan, man, it works. It shuts down their momentum. It shuts down their style. And, hats off for Pop for using the strategy. That's like kind of like you hedging a bet almost in a sense.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I mean, you could just tell it just like you said with the momentum swing. The Clippers just could not – it took them completely out of their element because they like to run and gun, you know what I mean, and not play defense and just besides Jordan blocking shots. But other than that, they just kind of like cross their fingers and say, hey, I hope you miss. But, their style of play is up and down the court, fast break action, stuff like that. And, dude, I mean, you could tell it was apparent in their frustration, man. Chris Paul just, whipped the ball against the backboard, as soon as he had it and Jordan got fouled. You know what I mean? They were pissed, kid.
I know.
So, I think that's got to mentally bother you, if you're the Clippers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For going forward even. You know what I'm saying? Because and what's his name wasn't – what did he shoot, 50%? He wasn't that bad.
Bit worse. I think it was a little bit less than that. It's not even that it's 50%. Even if it is 50%,
yeah.
I don't look at it more for the scoring as much as it just shuts their momentum down. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely.
It shuts their flow down, and that's the problem with it. And that's just it's bothersome. And the NBA really has to think about doing something about that. I mean, I heard Chris Webber before that because they're also doing that with Dwight Howard as well. And I heard Chris Webber saying that these guys need to practice their foul shots, and I agree to some of that too. But by the same token, man, nobody wants to sit in the arena watching that crap.
Well, you know what? What would they do to fix that, though? What do you give them, after a certain amount of fouls, give them 3 shots?
I would call it a delay game and give them the 2-shot foul in the ball.
After a certain amount of fouls.
Right, two foul shots in the ball after a certain amount. Right after consecutively fouling the same like the blatant. I'm talking about like that when my man just throws the ball in bounds and dude,
there's 2 cats on him, dude. Just beating up on him.
Give him a hug. That would be like a delay game.
It's hilarious, man. It's hilarious.
It is hilarious, man. Hey, big ups to Jimmy Randolph, Douglas Hume, Total Sports Edge, Direct Sports Solution, Immaculate, Matty Fresh, Curtis Villegas, and Sir Mata, who are out there retweeting the show this morning. So many more. That's all I pulled up right there, right out of the gates. We got Snoopy Bets as well. Irvin's out there. Mario Martinez, Smokey, Strugazy, Spot Bet is out there. Big Money G, David Duncan, Immaculate, Bengal T, Matty Fresh as well. Guys, good morning to you. Also, Game Changer, I know he's out there because he hit me up this morning. What's happening, Playboy? We got JCP Pimpin', ain't talked to him in a minute. Joe Zeppi, Mo, my man Moneyline Hunter, Jason Riley, Alex Washington, Tip Talker, John Lewis, Face Kicker, AZ Wildcat 83, Real Picks, James Harrelson, Average Joe Punter, and the Cheese. Want to say good morning to my boy G Money, B Mac, and everybody at the NY's crew too that's listening in to the biggest show in the world this morning.
Live in your face, man. 9 a.m. every single day, 10 o'clock on the weekends, man. Dream, I feel supercharged today, bro. I know my voice a little down or whatever, because I was up. I only got 4 hours sleep or whatever it ends up being. Yep. But I just feel like there's some big stuff on the horizon for us. I feel like that this show is about to take it to a whole nother level. Okay? And my brain is going 100 miles an hour, guys. And you know what? We got some really big stuff planned. Just strap your seatbelts on and get ready because I feel like we got to take it to another level, Dream.
Definitely.
I feel like there's some stuff that needs to go down here to make the biggest show in the world even bigger. So, you know what, guys, just stay tuned for that. That's all I got to say. A little cliffhanger there. All right, so we're not going to do the scores. All right, guys, listen, you want the scores, go to ESPN, NBC, ABC, wherever.
What made you fall off the scores finally? You agreed with me yesterday?
No, I agree with you. I think we get right to it, man.
You know what my thing is with baseball? It's such a plethora of games that it's like fall back from the scores. Guys, if you want the scores, you know what? Retweet and tell us you want the scores. You guys, this is an interactive show anyway. So if you guys got any ideas or anything you want to talk about, I do got some horse guys coming on in the next couple of days for you horse lovers. It's ready for the Derby, so relax with that. We got that working on it. But if there's any other things that you guys want to get into, if you want me to get a little bit more into the soccer, I mean, I don't know, but just put your ideas out there. Some of it we can do. Some of it we won't do. Some of it may not come as fast as you want, but we are always open to suggestions as we can make this journey as more entertaining for you as it is for us. So far, this format has seemed to work. So that's how we're running it.
Absolutely, man. I'm very excited about it. Very
No
excited
doubt.
about what we got moving forward here, Dream. And you and I got to get together and have a little conversation
Yes,
about
sir.
it.
I'll be seeing you on Friday. I'll be with you Friday and Saturday, so it's going to be a nice few couple of days together, getting it, because I am so amped for the fight, guys.
Oh, I know.
Yo,
Couple days left, man. What, 4
get
days?
your money on money. If you don't got money, don't listen. Don't DM me up. I gotta put Rick Lopez on front. I gotta put him on blast. My man tried hitting me up last night, late night, while I was in the middle of that hacker Jordan, talking about some. Have you seen Pac-Man? I said, oh, don't you dare. I said, don't you dare. He talking about, oh, Pac-Man look fast. I said, player. I gotta tell you, the kick rocks.
Yes. Well, I mean, you can never. I mean, Pacquiao is an underdog, so I know you wouldn't be betting him anyway. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, he's not your speed as far as the odds are concerned. So, hey, man, you know what? You get Money Mayweather in one of them parlays, and dude, I read that they're actually going to have live betting during that fight.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. They got everything under the sun going on for this fight. This fight is like boxing's last gasp.
Until the rematch.
Because when one of these guys, right? But I would imagine that the rematch would not have as much steam as this does, as it is the original. And then both of these guys will be at least another year older as well. And but this is, when you think about it right now, this is the last gasp for boxing as far as anything relative going on in boxing hanging on. When these guys are gone, we're left with like nothing. You know, right now there's nothing going on in boxing to get the buzz going. So this is like its last gasp, and they're trying to make everything that they can find available out there. And you guys may find this a little bit contradictory, but honestly, I don't like Floyd Mayweather. I don't like his personality. I don't like his persona. He seems like a jerk. Honestly, he just seems like a kind of a thuggish guy that got out of the whatever he was in and made it to the big time and now got a bunch of money, but still kind of got the mentality of what maybe he came from his roots. But his roots were never really that bad because his dad was a boxer, his brother was a boxer, but they did some time. But whatever. Beside all that, I just don't like the dude. I think he's a jerk. And I've heard from a couple of sources that have been around him. I mean, real people, there's not just me running my mouth either. Some real people who have been around him, not, let's say, with him per se, but, been in the same area when he's in, have witnessed him just being like a real jerk to other people, which I could see that out of him 100%. However, that being said, his prowess in the ring speaks for itself. And to me, his style of boxing is problems for Pacquiao. Problems. I will admit, if Pacquiao can get to him and hit him, with the blow, he probably, maybe can shake him a little bit. But I just don't see Pacquiao being able to hit him with anything substantial, and I see Floyd being able to hit Pacquiao with everything but the kitchen sink with the speed and the movement. So that's why I'm leaning on Floyd. But as a person and as an individual, Floyd Mayweather, I am not a big fan of.
Got it.
You can't like Peyton Manning and like Floyd Mayweather. They're like the exact opposites.
Yes, sir. What you want to get into first, my man? I mean, let me say second because we got into boxing a little bit. I'm on the fence with the fight. I mean, I think I'm going to go with you with Money Mayweather, but I'll know more on Saturday.
Okay.
I just don't know enough about boxing to really gauge it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But hey, that's like me betting MMA or something like that. I really just don't know. I got to lean on the experts with that. So I know you've got Money Mayweather like 49 times in a row. So I know I know that's why you're laughing with that. But
I started betting Money the week they announced the fight. I put $50 on him every week since they announced the fight.
Yo, how are the underdog guys doing with betting against Money Mayweather, dude?
I have no idea.
0-49.
no doubt, right? I know. Mayweather's like Kentucky, which I shouldn't say that because maybe this is his loss, right?
Yeah, right. Oh man, exactly. So I got a lot of our junkies out there saying that they don't want the scores anymore. So you know what, guys, we love you to death, and you know something, I agree with you on that. So we're gonna crap can the scores.
Yep.
The scores are a wrap. So maybe we'll figure out a way to get them on our website or something like that and go from there. But
big ups to Baltimore for pulling it back and getting it back in check, and hopefully everybody can heal from that awful situation out there, and they could get some peace and love and some positivity in the atmosphere out there, and everything can come back together, because that was a little bit of a crazy situation. But it looks like they were able to get things back under control as of yesterday, calm down all that madness, and big ups to them for that. So hey, listen, here we go. Today.
All right. Yo, Clownman Swag said you kind of act like Money Mayweather a little bit.
No, I do. I got a lot of mouth. No, you're right. I got the mouth like him, but I like guys with mouth. Deion Sanders, I love with mouth. Muhammad Ali is my all-time idol. Okay, my all-time. But these guys are with mouth, who knew how to back their mouth up with their talent, and on the field or on the court or in the ring, but outside of the ring, their persona, gentlemen. And that's my thing. Mayweather, he's like that cocky, arrogant thug still outside of the ring. When I hope, Clown Man, in your meeting with me, I don't think any of that came across, I hope. But I tend to try to carry myself as a gentleman, and as polite as possible. And with these guys, and not necessarily with me, but with these guys, there's so many young people watching them and watching their actions outside of the ring and sports and whatever. His demeanor and the way he portrays himself outside, it's a bad taste in your mouth, because there's young kids, emulating him, single mom parents with not a father figure there to say, this is not how you're supposed to act. You're supposed to act, kind of respectful. Another hats off to LeBron James, same thing, Michael Jordan. Most of these guys outside of their element, where they did their trash talking, were great, the consummate professional, which I take my hat off to that.
Yeah, one thing too about Baltimore, tonight, the Baltimore Orioles are going to play with no fans in the stadium, bro. None. 0.
Wow.
Yeah, man, you didn't hear that?
No, I didn't.
The mayor and the Baltimore Orioles organization, guys, have elected to play the game. They're not going to move the game. They're going to play it with not one fan in the stadium, bro.
That's silly. They shouldn't even play the game there. I think that's crazy.
That's a shame for Baltimore, for the Orioles, man. You know what I'm saying? Because not only do they have that, but then the Tampa Biscuit series is being moved to Tampa Bay.
Yeah, they shouldn't play that game in that stadium, because that's like, I don't know. I don't. That seems like they putting a big target on themselves now for people to try to come down there. So I don't know. That's crazy. But that's I guess they're. I guess they decided to do that.
Yeah, so. I think it's smart, to be honest with you. I just think that you get all those people together,
play the game there,
all drinking. Yeah, no, you could play the game there with security. That's fine. There's not going to be any fans there.
Yeah, no, I don't, because I see fans. I see fans trying to hang out on the outside now.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
It looks like it's a big target now. Now everybody's going to want, they want to have us there? Okay, we're going to come and we're going to protest outside Camden Yards. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because they're already having the tension drawn on them that they're doing that. I think that's a bad idea. Personally, I think it's a bad idea.
I don't know, man. We'll see where it lands. And, I just, guys, say a prayer that nothing happens and nobody gets killed over there or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, just unfortunate situation. And big ups to, I really like this guy. I mean, I do talk, I call him Booty Ray and stuff like that. But Ray Lewis, put a video together about that, just telling everybody to
help for the opportunity to preach.
He was preaching like crazy, man. So big ups to him on that, though. You got to give him a lot of credit there. All right, so let's go into
a little credit, but he should have listened to his own advice when he was having his own little issue.
I know. Sugar Ray.
Sugar Ray forgot he was on murder charges about 15 years ago.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Now he's a deacon.
Yeah, now he's a deacon. Exactly. All right, man. So we got the first game on the ticket, kid, which I know you're kind of feeling because it seems like it's your style here.
Yes.
We got the Brooklyn Nets coming into the Atlanta Hawks, and Atlanta Hawks are minus 8.5 to 9 with an under/over of 199.5 to 200.
Where Brooklyn at? Guys, do not be fooled by what you've seen the last 2 games out of Brooklyn. The Hawks, right back to business as usual, beat down tonight in ATL.
Son, you know,
Dream beat down tonight.
You know that Atlanta has not covered any of these games. You know that, right?
I know that. I know that.
4 in a row. That if you bet Brooklyn 4 times in a row with the point spread, you won.
I know that.
I think this is a different story tonight. I think Atlanta goes ham on them, but I'm not betting this game. I don't like it.
I'm actually in agreement with Hatter as far as the ham is concerned. I am betting this game. I am not taking the spread. I think you are safe with the spread, though. But I would recommend that you don't take it. But I think that they will cover their number. It wouldn't hurt you to at least buy it down to at least 7-6. Should definitely work. I like Atlanta. I like them to go ham, and I will reveal the full parlay at the as we move on in the show because it's with a couple other pieces.
All right. So I believe you on that. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna probably fall back, and I mean, here's the problem, guys, with live lines. I just want to talk to you about this real quick. If you bet an underdog with a live line situation on a money line, the problem is that when the favorite goes up, there's like no way out. I mean, the favorite becomes like a minus 2,500 money line. There's just like absolutely no way out. So, you know what I mean? That was apparent with me when I took the Celtics versus my boy. I'm like, oh, how the hell do I get out of this? And you actually have to wait for a team like the Celtics to close it, within 4 to get the hell out of there. And there's no guarantee. I mean, you're taking a worse team, an inferior team versus a superior team, and a superior team can just go nuts. So you know what? If anything, with a live line, you probably your initial parlay would be with the favorite, and then your live line with the underdog. That's probably the best way to do it, in my opinion. But everybody's got their own thing and their own style, and good luck. I hope you all cash. Next one I got on a ticket here is a game I think that you and I are both chomping at the bit to get involved in here, and the line is going up. I got the Portland Trail Blazers coming into the Memphis Grizzlies, and the Grizzlies are minus 5.5 to 6 with an under-over of 189.5 to 190. Guys, Conley is doubtful tonight. Irvin asked me that question. We did a little homework before the show. He did buy 500 tickets for fans and friends and family and stuff like that, but he is doubtful tonight, so I do not think he's in the lineup. But
I don't think he's in the lineup neither, but I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue. I see the Grizzlies, finishing this up tonight, getting it done, and the fact that his health is doubtful should make them a little bit more focused in trying to win this game, on their home court tonight and be done with it, as opposed to, you know what though? Now that I'm thinking about it, that's interesting. That's a little interesting concept because if they win tonight, they get to go out and get smoke showed by Golden State. So maybe they do lay down to give Conley two more. Conley can get some more rest because they play 7. They'd have to go 7 games. I never really thought about that angle of it. Wow.
I don't think they want to go on the road and play in Portland again, though, dude.
No, I don't think they do either, but I'm just saying from a rest standpoint, though, for Conley, that would give him another, probably at least, 4 days of rest.
He's got a facial fracture, so I don't know what the I never, knock on wood, man. I broke a bunch of bones in my body, but never broke anything in my face. So I don't know. I don't know what kind of surgery he's had. Maybe like reconstructive or something like that. I don't know why he can't put the mask on like Rip Hamilton and Westbrook and get on out there and play some ball. Maybe it's something that can affect him. If he gets hit again or something like that. Maybe I don't know what kind of injury he has in his face. Yeah, but I don't either. I'm still rolling with the Grizzlies, even though I just said that. Yeah. I'm taking the Grizzlies and taking my shot tonight. We're going to close it out on the with the Houston that was open yesterday. We're going to close that out and move forward. I am not taking the Grizzlies straight, though. I'm going to take them and put them in the money line parlay, and I'm taking them on the money line, not minus the 5.5. And I think you're okay with the 5.5. If it goes over 6, though, I think I would, go a little easy. But I see the Grizzlies getting it done and closing this series out, and that's a wrap for that. I agree. And looking at the last game where these two teams played each other, I mean, you guys could tell. Portland's backs were against the wall. They gave it everything they had. Everything, dude. Crowd was going nuts. They really, really fought hard. I did fall asleep towards the tail end of the game, but I can tell you, man, that
they should have lost.
And they almost lost.
Yeah, they should have actually.
So now,
and by the way, that holds true with Brooklyn as well. Brooklyn had to go to overtime. The last game against the Hawks, and even in the game before that, it was really tight. So, Brooklyn. That's why I see a beat down for them coming too.
I think at some point it's going to happen. I think I agree with you on that. So, but we'll keep it moving with that. I'm going to stay away from that one and
hey guys,
and go
talking
from there.
about that Mayweather fight again, as I saw a couple of tweets in there as far as the rematch clause is concerned. Generally the champion almost always has a rematch clause in all the contracts for most boxing matches, that in the case that he loses, he would like a rematch within a certain amount of time. That's pretty standard in boxing for the champion to have that in the contract. So that's not nothing new. If guys are trying to act like, oh, I know Mayweather's going to lose now because they got a contract for more fights, that's standard procedure generally for the champion to have.
All right. So that does it for the NBA. You and I are both on the Grizzlies to close out some parlays and cash, kid. So,
and I'm also on the Hawks.
You're also on the Hawks. Okay, cool deal. Let's see. Joseph Del Rosario's out there this morning. Benjamin Rowe. Jim Rohn's a douche. What's up, kid? Like I said, Clown Man Swag. I got Follow the Money. I got David LB McKinn 83. What's up, guys? Good morning. Good morning to everybody. Marmar, OJFB, AL versus NL, and Dank is out there as well. All right, so let's...
Dank, my boy, but Dank, man, big ups. I know you need a hug for the Clippers because that's your squad. It don't look real good for him, no player.
No, it's tough.
It don't look real good for him. I struggle seeing the Clippers get Game 6 in San Antonio. I mean, I know it could be done, but I just struggle seeing it getting done.
I got the Spurs in a series play to end a parlay.
Yep.
So I wonder what the price is going to be for the Clips now. It's probably going to be like plus 600, I would think.
Yep.
So guys, here's what I'm going to do. If it's a $250 parlay, so if it's a 600, what I'll do is I'll end up putting like $45 on the Clips, just in case they get this game and then go into the and win the series. So this way I don't lose any money, because $45 will end up paying like $250. So that's what I'll do just to back myself up. But let's go into the next one here. Some people think I give some money away, and I do. But you know what? I'd rather give away $45 than $250. That's all I got to say about that. And I'm guaranteed profit regardless. So we got the Detroit Red Wings coming into Tampa Biscuit, kid. Tampa Biscuit minus 180 with an under-over of 5. You think they close it out tonight or what?
You know I do, and I know my man Total Sports Edge is all over the Red Wings. I know he all over the Red. Just hearing the minus 185, I know he can't wait to get a hold of that Red Wings. But I'm going to tell you right now, bruh, be careful.
Yes.
Be careful. I know how you feel about heavy juice. I know you won't play it, but the Lightning mentally got to have a little bit of an edge tonight, as they were kind of on the ropes and looking like they were done. Managed to get that win in Detroit, and now bringing it back to the Tampa Bay for the last game, Game 7. The crowd should be absolutely electric. It should be exciting. This game should be a great game. I'm going with the Lightning to finish this out. You guys know, I already told you, one piece of the par, the money line is going to be ATL. The other piece is going to be the Lightning. We're going to put that in the 3-team money line par and leave one spot open, and we'll talk about closing that out on another day.
A minus 180 put in with some other heavy favorites should pay pretty well.
Yeah,
definitely.
So we're going to take the Lightning money line. We're going to put that with the with Atlanta money line, and we're going to leave that open. And we're going to watch the Bulls next game. Even though I swear that the Bulls are going to win the next game, but I'm not going to bet it. I'm not doing it. But we're going to watch the Bulls next game. In the event that the Bulls should lose to Milwaukee, though, I will close that out with the Bulls at home, Game 7. I will do that.
No, like I said yesterday, man, no team's ever come back from 0-3, and they've already won 2 games in a row. So, who knows? I got the Bucks in a future for $20, kid, to win the East.
I know, and I laugh at that because I noticed one thing about Hat, like when he has a future that he wants to hit, like yesterday, like he had Houston, he had the Houston 4-2 series, won it in the hit. That's why he was doubting Houston closing out Dallas, because he had the 4-2 play that he wanted to hit. I'm like, dude, there's no way Dallas is beating Houston.
That's why I paid plus 12-13 or whatever it was.
I know,
plus...
and that's my and by the way, I told you guys before, and guys who have hit me with their money line, with their parlay ideas, I told you. You know how you guys watch the line and you could tell by the line movement? I could tell by your parlay payout how successful it's going to be. Because if you putting up 100 and making like 2 G's, that baby ain't winning.
I seen some photos of some good ones, man.
No, you're going to get that one in a blue moon. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get that one. I've hit as many. I think a 10-teamer is my biggest one I hit. 10 teams. And of course I had like $2 on it and it paid like $200. Like if I would have put like something on it, would have paid real crazy. And those are all money lines. But no, you're going to hit occasionally, but I can tell you right now, if your payout is dope, it means your parlay probably ain't going to work.
Wait till I show you some photos of what I got going on, Playboy, and then we'll have the conversation. That's all I got to say about that. Big ups to Face Kicker saying, yeah, a little bit of insurance is nothing wrong with that. I agree with you. Sir Mata, I will take the Clippers on the series to hedge, not the game, because I just don't think they're going to come out of San Antonio. But if they do, you know, I mean, it's only $45 or whatever. Big ups to Tommy King out there. Let's see who else I've got. A lot of people today, man. A lot of people rocking and rolling. The big man Papa Smurf is out there. Real picks. I got
Big
Jeff
Papa,
Ryan. Jeff Ryan out there. 714 cousin. Adam is out there. Jimmy Randolph. Yodo, my God, that is incredible.
Total Sports said they not sure how they feel about it. Yeah, I'm sure how you feel about it.
Underdog.
I know exactly how you feel about it. Don't try to hang on the fence with me. That's my boy. We just having a little fun with Total Sports Edge. I love them to death, and we talk, hockey talk regularly, and they advise me a lot on what I'm doing. So, hey, we'll see what happens.
Yes, Snoopy Betts and Douglas Young out there as well. What's up, guys? All right, so let's go over to the MLB. So now here's the deal, okay? A lot of people made fun of me on my pitching pronunciations. I think I do a little bit better job than the Dream does, but guys, what I did was I did my homework and I got a pitcher pronunciation guide, okay? So here's the problem with it, though. The rookies that come up, they're not in there. So I'm still going to mess up and butcher some of these names. I really feel that way. But you know what? Hey, I'm going to do the best I can and make it happen. So we'll keep it moving from there and see what we got. All right, so let me just switch this up a little bit and go from there. All right, so first game I got on the ticket, guys, I got the Milwaukee Brew Crew coming into the Cincinnati Reds. Now, this is a 12:35 start. We got a bunch of day games today on this beautiful hump day. And let's see, Milwaukee's got Garza on the mound. Cincinnati's got Mike Leake on the mound. I do not have a line. Let me take a look. I got, Cincinnati minus 118. With an under-over of 7.5, and I got to pat myself on the back for Cueto yesterday. I'm sorry, guys, Cueto.
That's like amen and amen, though. And by the way, I got Lorenzen on the mound for Cincinnati.
You do, huh?
I don't know if he's the same guy, but yeah, I have a Lorenzen on the mound for Cincinnati.
There was one guy that had like the same name.
Okay.
But it was two different. It was two different names, but it was the same guy last week. Okay. I don't remember who it was, but I don't know. Taking a look at this, man, you just can't bet the Brewers.
Well, the Brewers like baseball about as much as I do.
Good point. Brewers 4-17.
4-17.
Nice. Worse.
Absolutely dreadful. It's like they just want to watch hoop games at night, party, and like go out. They got the sun. It's too hot out there. They might be motivated today. It's an early game, so they'll go out there, choose some sunflower seeds, and get in ready tonight to get back to watch some of the hockey game and some of the basketball. They are 4-17. They got a 1-7 away record. Cincinnati's 10-10 with a 6-4 home record. Garza is 1-3 with a 5.16 ERA, and Lorenzen has no. I guess he's getting his first start because he's got no numbers. If that's him, I don't know what we got going on with the pitchers.
Milwaukee's scoring 3 runs a game. $100 bettors down $1,399 with the Brew Crew. Damn.
Ow.
Damn, you're in trouble with that. Let's see. Cincinnati's scoring about just over 4 runs a game. Cincinnati's superior in most categories, but anybody playing the Brewers is going to be superior, guys. So, no opinion on that game. I think that's an ugly, nasty game. Second one we got on.
Fade the Brew.
Yeah.
I would just bet and start betting against the Brew Crew every game.
Yeah, until they go on a 10-game winning streak and
Remember
get in the playoffs.
You did that with the Nasties.
I did that with the Nasties. I was fading them because they were favorites every game.
Okay.
And I was taking the Minnesota Twins because they were underdogs every game. And the Minnesota Twins one worked out really well, but the Nasties went on a 9-game winning streak last year, and I got smoked. So I'm not doing that chase system ever again, guys. Never, never, never again. Tampa Biscuit coming into the New York Stanks. Tampa Biscuit's got Smiley. New York Stanks got Pineda on the mound. The Stanks are minus 130 with an under-over of 8. What you got there?
Tampa Biscuit is 11-10 all around with a 5-4 away record. My man Smiley is 0-0 with a 3.86 ERA. The Stanks are 13-8 with 6-5 at home, and my boy Pineda is 3-0 with a 3.8. Yanks been playing good baseball.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Scoring over 5 runs a game. Yo, how'd you like my my over call yesterday with the Sox and Blue Jays, huh?
Very, very nice.
Son, that was over in the 4th inning.
No doubt.
It was crazy. So, I mean, dude, listen, guys, when you have the Toronto Blue Jays, when you have the New York Yankees, when you have the Boston Red Sox, you're never out of the game. Boston was up 4-0, dude, and lost the game. They got pounded. Buckholes got murdered in that game. I watched that. Son, sitting there swearing on the mound. Yeah, I'd be swearing too, dude. Let me just tell you about that. So, next one we got on a ticket. I am not betting the Yankees here. I mean, if I had to lean, guys, I would take the Stanks because they are superior in most categories here. But I'm going to fall back from that because I think there's a game I like a little bit better than that.
I think you could take the Stanks today. Go ahead and take them. They're 1 o'clock p.m. start today. Remember that. Keep that in mind, guys. Stadium will be, it'll be a nice little atmosphere there. The weather is finally nice here, which is like rare, so the stadium will be a buzz, and the guys will probably be, wanting to play and be excited, whereas Tampa Bay will be like regular to them.
No, it's cold. It's cold to them.
Yeah, exactly, cold to them. So yeah, you know what? I think I like the Yankees. Pineda's on the mound. He's pitched pretty well. 3-0 with a 3.86 ERA. Give him a shot.
All right. Scrolling to the next one here, I got the Detroit Tigers playing the Minnesota Twins. And surprisingly, this line is pretty even, man. You've got Detroit minus 105, Minnesota plus 100. Detroit's got Shane Green on the mound. Minnesota's got Hughes pitching for them. What you got there, brother?
Detroit is 14-7 all around with a 6-2 away record. My man Green is 3-1 with a 3.00 ERA. The Twins are 9-11, a 5-3 at home. Phil Hughes is 0-4. Used to be a Yankee pitcher. 4.39 ERA. No opinion here.
No opinion either. Guys, we're going to keep it moving and go from there. Next one I got on the ticket, I got the Chicago White Sox playing at the Baltimore Orioles. Now, everybody knows what I just said. There's no fans in the stadium today, guys. Baltimore is minus 118. Chicago plus 108 with an under-over of 8. Chicago White Sox have Jeff Samardzija on the mound. Baltimore has, let me pronounce this right, Ubaldo Jimenez on the mound. How about that? Boom! How about that for all my critics? Before I used to call him Jimenez, kid.
That's what I was going to call him, and I call him Umbraldo.
It's a silent J
And what they should actually do, considering all the rioting going on there, they should let everybody come in to see a boring-ass baseball game like this one, and it might calm them all down. But they got the White Sox, who are 8-9 with a 2-6 away record. The Orioles are 9-10 with a 5.5-4 home record. Was it Jimenez?
Yes.
Jimenez is 1-1 with a 2.30 ERA, and Samardzija is 1-1 with a 3.33 ERA.
All right. Sounds good. So let's keep it moving from there. My man Dito says he loves our show, kid. What's going on, buddy? How you doing out there? All right. Next one I've got on the ticket is... Sorry, guys. Just trying to pull it up. The Houston Astros playing at the San Diego Padres. And let me just find the line on SportsBettersTV.com, which I don't think there's a line posted yet here. I got pretty much even money all across the board. I'm sorry, guys. It's minus 107 with San Diego. Houston is plus 103. Houston has Dallas Keuchel on the mound. And San Diego has Andrew Kashner on the mound. What you got there?
Keuchel is 2-0 with a 0.62 ERA, which is stellar. The Rockets are doing their thing. Yes, I said Rockets purposely. Are doing their thing as they're 13-7 with a 9-2 away record. The Padres are 11-11 with a 6-6 home record. Kashner is 1-3 with a 2.62 ERA.
Go ahead.
The Rockets been doing their thing, man.
The Rockets. No. You know something, man. You know what? It's such a difference between you and Dan with the baseball, because it's like when I go over to my co-host guys, that's when I try to find the next music track, and it's like the Dream has like 20 seconds of dialogue with the game, where Dan is like a half hour of dialogue. So I'm like, the music selection's a lot better with Dan. Because I'm sitting there, I'm like, what do I want to?
Sitting them with all those, juicy stats that they like to hear, and all the stuff that some of you guys like. I ain't giving you no baseball stats.
I know.
I'm giving you they're dusty, they're boring, they suck. So-and-so is good. I don't know how he's still pitching. This cat is older than me. I'm giving you that. That's the kind of information I'm giving you. Solid, just haterade type information.
Hey, you know what's dope is that I've been destroying baseball and just giving you just minimal information on it. So, guys, you know what? I could sit here and read stats to you for 2 hours. That doesn't mean I'm going to win anything. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, it's I gamble on instinct. You know what I mean? I just take a look at it, and then that's my instinct is number one. Then I look at the injury reports and lineups and who's pitching and all that. Then I go to the stats after that. So that's my first initial thing that I do. And remember, guys, I mean it's the morning. It's 9:45, so my plays are not in yet. Next one I got on the ticket, I got the Toronto Blue Jays at the Boston Red Sox. And Boston minus 119 with an under-over of 8.5 to 9. Toronto's got Dickey on the mound. Boston has Porcello on the mound. Not Porcello, Porcello on the mound. And what you got there, brother?
And you gamble on instinct. And hold on, I just want a small caveat to that as well, is you gamble on instinct, and you win on how many games in a row did you win?
Oh, it was 12 baseball games in a row.
12 baseball games in a row. Minimal that's letting you guys, that's a little heads up for the stats. I know people say, in the long run, he won't win. Well, we'll have to see in the long run.
It's all documented on Capertech, brother. I put those plays in. The minute I put those plays in.
That's dope. So everybody that's out there beating their chests might want to take a look at that.
Yes, 12 in a row. Now listen, you know what? I mean, I did take a couple of underdogs in that swing. I took mostly favorites, anywhere from minus 118 to minus 210. But you know what? Hey, listen, I'm not afraid of a game, with minus 175 with King Felix on the mound. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid of it. I'll do
12 in a row, that's a great start out the gate, and you're plus mad money, so you got to lose like at least 6 in a row now to eclipse that money. So you're still way ahead of the game.
Yes, sir.
Back to the Royals here. They're 14-6 overall, playing very good baseball.
No, hold on. We're on Tampa Biscuit in Boston, dude.
Oh, you're on Tampa Bay in Boston. I'm sorry, my bad. You mean the Blue Jays in Boston?
Yeah, my bad.
Toronto.
Yeah.
Okay. Toronto is, I'm sorry, guys. Toronto's 10-11, 5-6 away. Dickey's on the mound. He's 0-2 with a 5.25 ERA. The Red Sox are 11-10, 5-4 at home. Porcello is 1-2 with a 6.48 ERA.
All right.
Go ahead.
I plugged the over a couple nights in a row. I plugged it, and it went crazy over.
Yep.
One of these games has to go on. I did say Toronto was going to steal a game from them, too, and yesterday was it. I didn't say that was going to be – I didn't know which game it was going to be, but obviously they did. Toronto scoring 5.52 runs a game, where Boston 5.19. Guys, the bats are just nuts over there right now. And you got these pitchers. Dickey's 5.25, like you said, and Porcello's 6.48. Yeah, I mean, it's all pointing to over again, bro. I don't want to do it because I know that you know how it works.
I know how
you know
it
what
works.
I mean. So as soon as you bet the one, it goes under.
Yep.
So I'm gonna fall back on it. And guys, you know what? I'm sure a lot of you guys are gonna be feeling that. I mean, if you look at the stats, this is here you go. Stats versus instinct. My instinct is telling me that if I bet the over based on the stats, I'm gonna get smoke showed. So you know what? My instinct's telling me to fall back from it. Next one we got on the ticket, we got K-Sizzle coming into Cleveland. Kansas City Royals are...
Dylan, I love the pick. Do you see his pick watching baseball? I love that.
Oh, yeah, right.
That's how I watch it, too.
Yes, definitely, man, definitely. So, let's see. So... K-Sizzle's got Ventura on the mound. Cleveland's got Salazar on the mound. Cleveland minus 122. K-Sizzle, you could actually get them at plus money, plus 110. What you got there?
Huh?
Yeah, man.
K-Sizzle is 14-6, 7-4 away, and they're playing good baseball. The Indians are 6-13, 1-6 at home. Ventura's 2-1 with a 4.09 ERA. Salazar's 2-0 with a 2.08 ERA. You guys might want to stay away from this one though. But K-Sizzle's hot. I'm all about the streaks, but I'm not messing with baseball until the hockey and the NBA is over. I'm sorry, I'm just not doing it.
I feel you, but
well,
I am.
I'm saying, get with a, if I don't see why you wouldn't bet with the Royals. Why you wouldn't take the Royals, the Tigers, like every game, and then fade the Brewers.
I feel you. I got a couple of tricky matchups coming up, man. A couple of my boys are on the mound, and they're away, so it kind of makes me a little nervous. But a little cliffhanger, guys. Let's see. Then you got the New York Mets coming into the Miami Marlins. And New York Mets, let's take a look here what we got for odds. New York Mets are minus 108. Miami plus 100. The Mets got Bartolo Colon on the mound, and Miami has Matt Latos on the mound. What you got there, brother?
I have the Mets with my man Colon. The Mets' overall record is 15-6, and they're 5-6 away. The Marlins are 9-12, and they're 5-6 at home. Latos is 0-3 with a 7.31 ERA, which is awful. Colon is 4-0 with the 2.77 ERA, which is dope. And gotta lean to my man Colon today, I would think.
I don't know about that.
Okay.
I have a bad feeling about this. I mean, he's 4-0. He's doing pretty well this year, but Miami's been pretty hot. And I'm not going to say that he's going to lose. I'm just going to say fall back.
Okay.
I don't. Something about this game has kind of just got me a little nervous with it. I'll be honest with you. But I know you're not betting it anyway, right?
I'm not. No, not at all.
All right, good. So, guys, don't misunderstand us. Sometimes most of these are initial leans, but we'll tell you what we're putting our money on. You know what I mean? You guys feel free to do whatever the hell you want with your money.
And I generally post it.
Oh, of course. Yeah, definitely.
Right.
Definitely. So, you know what I love? I'm not going to mention any names, but I broke somebody's chops last night. They want to send me winners only. So my man sends me last night, right? I just broke his chops because I love him to death. But he sends me a thing. He's like, can you retweet this for me? I went 3-0 on the night. I'm like, And then I look back at my DMs, and it was like he sent it to me again like 3 nights before. I said, yo, what happened to 2 nights in between? Send me that so I can send it out. Come on. Let's go. So, I just think it's funny, guys. So, you know what? Hey, you know what? You got to post the losers and the winners, guys. You know what I'm saying? Next one we got on the ticket is a very nasty game here. We got the Washington Nasties at the Atlanta Braves. Kid, what a game yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Atlanta went up big.
Down 9-1, and the end of the second, and came back to win 13-12.
Unbelievable, man. Imagine if you got the Nasties on a live line when they were down 9-1. You probably made $10,000, and you probably
Dude, who took the Nasties on a live line?
Son, there's got to be
whatever person gave that out. I want you on the show.
Like right now, I will DM you and give you the phone number.
Are it. It's gonna be us. We start shutting the show down and we flying out to Vegas. Cause you're Dustin Hoffman in the Rain Man movie.
Yes.
Whoever called take the Nasties down 9-1 yesterday in the second, you are it.
Yes. Oh, especially with no run support. Like they haven't had no run support all season, and all of a sudden they want to score 13 runs. I mean, that's big balls right there. That's all I got to say about that.
Neo. You like Neo for the Matrix.
Yeah, right. Oh man, that's a true crystal ball there. Let me tell you. Next one I got on the ticket is let's see. I got the Seattle Mariners coming into the Texas Rangers. This is an 8:05 start. Taking a look at this, guys. You know my boy King Felix is on the mound with the odds the way they are. Seattle minus 161, Texas 155 with an under-over of 7.5.
Seattle is 9-11 with a 4.4 away record. Hernandez is 3-0 with a 1.61 ERA. The Rangers are 7-13, 2-6 at home. My man Rodriguez is 0-1 with a 1.80 ERA.
All right, guys, here's the challenge I have with this game, and this is why I'm not going to bet it. I love King Felix. I love him to death. The problem is that Seattle, the run support isn't all there, okay? They're only averaging 3.60 runs a game, okay? Now, and you're getting the same odds that I got when they played the Minnesota Twins at home with King Felix on the mound. So I'm looking at this, and I'm scratching my head because, number one, he's on the road. Number two, I mean, Texas is actually superior in runs, offensive runs. I mean, they're pretty similar, but they're just under 4 runs a game. I got to fall back just based on the, King Felix maybe going 6-7 innings and in the bullpen coming out, and Seattle just, maybe falling down a run and not scoring. I got to fall back from it, Dream.
Okay.
I can't do it. So
I ain't mad at you.
Nah, man. Nah.
Throw a little extra money on the Grizzles.
Yes, exactly. Going to the next one, guys. So that's my warning. Hey, listen, if you wanna take Felix minus the 161 juice, be my guest, and you may win, and I really hope you do. But for all you underdog guys out there, it might be something to take a look at as well. You got the Pittsburgh Pirates going into the Chicago Cubs. As we know, we say it every day. There's no total yet at this time in the morning. Pittsburgh minus 115. Pittsburgh's got Cole on the mound. Chicago Cubs have Kyle Hendricks pitching. What you got there, brother?
The Pirates are 11-10 with a 5-6 away record. My man Cole is 3-0 and he's got a 2.19 ERA. The Cubs are 12-7 at home, and the Cubs, by the way, are getting it popping as of late. And I mentioned it about a week and a half ago. Rick Lopez had mentioned this to me that the Cubs were going to turn it around, and they got a lot of talent and they're up and coming. Got some guys that are up and coming too. Hendricks is 0-0 with a 5.74 ERA. So while the Cubs are hot, today might not be the day to jump on it unless you think that Hendricks is due.
All right. Next one we got on the ticket is another one of my boys, but he's on the road, and you want to talk about having no run support, my God. Aaron Harang for the Philadelphia Phillies is pitching today. He's been really good this year, and this may be something that I may take a look at a no-score first inning. St. Louis has Martinez on the mound. St. Louis is minus 1 76 juice with an under-over of 7. Talk to me about this.
Phillies 8-13, 2-7 away. Harang has been 2-1 with the 1.37 ERA for the Phillies. St. Louis is 13-6, 6-2 at home. Martinez is on the mound, and he is 2-0 with a 1.35 ERA. And good luck with the no-score first inning. I'm done with it.
I'm doing it. I am plugging the no-score first inning guys with the Philadelphia Phillies and the St. Louis Cardinals once I see the roster. I got to see the lineup today, okay? If there's some big bats out of the lineup, then I'll put more money on it. If it's at full strength, it'll be a really light play. Now, I did plug it, but I didn't play yesterday with Bumgarner and Kershaw, and that lost. So looking to bounce back on that, brother. St. Louis is superior in like every single category, guys. I would like to take a shot with Harang, but being on the road with Philadelphia scoring less than 3 runs a game is kind of hard to to gauge and do. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna fall back from that. Scrolling to the next one here, guys. We have let's take a look. Colorado Rockies coming into the Arizona Diamondbacks. Colorado has, let me see, Lyles on the mound. Arizona has Colementor out there. Arizona minus 120 with an under-over of 9. Damn, that's a lot of runs.
The Rockies are 11-9 with a 7-4 away record. Lyles is 2-1 with a 2.92 ERA. The Diamondbacks 9-11 all around with a 5-8 home record. And how do you say his name again? Colementor?
Coleman. Well, hold on. Let me go back to it.
Colementor?
Yeah.
Colementor is 1-3 with a 3.65 ERA.
Under over of 9 runs, guys. That's a lot of runs. That's a lot of runs for these respective pitchers. And taking a look at it, I mean, that's more of like a Coors Field line, not a Arizona line. Colorado scoring 4.35 runs a game. Arizona 4.35 as well. So they're dead even on that. Taking a look at the pitching matchup here, I have to lean the under here, bro. I have to lean the under. I think this under may cash. Like I said, guys, I'm going to look at the lineups, the rosters. I'll put it out later on Twitter what I'm feeling, but this is an initial lean. I kind of am feeling the under here. Just hopefully I don't go to extra innings and get blown up. So I think you got a 4-3 game, maybe a 4-2. Maybe a 5-2, something like that. But I don't see this game going over 9 runs. I really don't. Hopefully my pitchers do their thing today. So I'll go back.
Let me ask you a question. Are you able to take baseball games for the for just regulation and not include the extra innings?
I have not seen that.
Okay.
I have not seen that with anything other than hockey.
Okay.
Probably because hockey has so many ties. So
yep.
It's definitely an option. All right, so we got 2 more guys. We got the LA Angels coming into the Oakland A's. LA's got Schumacher on the mound. Oakland's got James Hahn on the mound as well. I believe that's correct. As far as the, let's see, Oakland's minus 115 with an under-over of 7. What you got there, brother?
Angels are 9-11 overall with a 5-5 away record. My man Shoemaker's 2-1 with the 6.46 ERA. The Athletics are 9-12, 4-7 at home. My man Hahn is 1-1 with a 2.12 ERA. And you can't trust either one of these teams this year so far.
I know. They're both up and down.
They're very up and down, very sporadic. So I recommend you guys leave it alone and bet on the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yes. As you guys know, if you're tuning into the show late, the Dream and I are all over the Memphis Grizzlies tonight. Even without Conley in the lineup, we like it.
And I also like a 3-team parlay. If you cashed on Houston yesterday in the straight play, I also love the 3-team parlay. Moneyline, ATL, Moneyline, Grizzles, Moneyline.
All right, good.
No, wait. The hockey game was hard. Sorry, Moneyline Tampa Bay. Sorry, Tampa Bay, the Grizzles, and ATL. All Moneyline parlay. 3-team, gotta pay nice.
It's gotta pay incredible.
Nah, they're heavy.
Oh no, because Atlanta's heavy.
Yeah, Atlanta's heavy. The hockey helps it out. I mean, it pays over even money, I'm sure. But we'll see. If you like it, get involved with it.
All right, here's another lean I got for you guys. I'm like a baseball expert now. I love it.
I know. I love it too.
I learned a lot from the evil genius. I really did. Big ups to my man, Dr. Dan, by the way, who posts his plays every single day on our website, sportsbetterstv.com. Take a look at it, man. He's like mad games over 500. So,
and
you know
Doc,
what?
I want the Ciroc. You take Pac-Man. I got money.
Oh, okay. All right. You going to do 2 bottles or 1?
No, we'll just do 1 bottle.
Oh, all right.
I don't want to get too deep in the hole.
Exactly. Don't chase. Don't chase on that. All right. So let me hold on 1 second here. I'm just looking up something real quick, if you don't mind. All right. So the final game I got on the ticket, guys, and I really like this game. And it's juicy. I hear you. Whatever. You know what, Dream? Just real quick before I get into the juice factor. Well, while I'm on the juice factor, actually, I do understand now. I've talked to some really, really stellar handicappers in the business. And the reason why a lot of them don't take the heavy juice stream is because their clients aren't happy with it.
I hear that. I know.
You know what I mean?
That.
So that's what that's all about. So that kind of opened my eyes to a lot of stuff, guys.
But let me ask you this. Are your clients happy with losing?
Yeah.
See,
you got to win. You got to win.
That's the antidote to that. You just look. If they're your clients and it's about winning. At the end of the day, that's what it's ultimately about. And this is, I'll sell this to your clients for them. You can have them call me, and I could just tell them, look, if you want to win, just take this team and put your money on it and go to bed. Otherwise, we could play around with the no juice, but we could lose a bunch of games. So now you got to run like that 40% number that you gave me the other day. Cats losing all week ain't gonna be feeling, loading up at the end of the week on this dog that you finally eat. It's just not going to go down like that. So, I hear that, and yeah. I understand that as well. I've heard that, from argument purposes as well. But you got to tell cats, hey, listen, this is my style. If you want to win, this is what we're picking winners. We're not worrying about the money.
Well, you know what? I think the guys I talk to, though, Dream, are
yep.
really, really big and have, a really happy client base. They've been doing it a long, long time. So,
okay.
You know what? So for the other guys that are out there, if you want to aspire to be that, congratulations. I hope you really do. I really do. I hope you get it. But with this kind of style, with the juice style, dude, the last 14 days on Cap Protect, kid, 23-4-1 plus 88 units, 85% player.
That's what I'm trying to say. Tell me you ain't gonna get how many clients gonna run from the guy that's been giving out them dog losers and come give you a shot? Keep that in mind while you're worrying about your clients.
Oh, and it's free, by the way, too.
Y'all lucky to do. You just be thankful that we want to do this little podcast.
All right, the final one we got on the ticket, guys, is the one that I'm feeling. We got the San Francisco Giants at the LA Dodgers. And listen, I'm not saying my style is the bomb. The numbers are the numbers.
Guys.
We're just messing around. You know what I'm saying? But so the LA Dodgers today, I'm taking a look at them coming off the loss last night. San Fran's got Vogelsong on the mound. LA's got Greinke on the mound. Taking a look at this, the LA Dodgers score 4.65 runs a game, where San Francisco is scoring 3. Now, I did look at a stat the other day where San Francisco actually scores more runs on the road than they do at home. Let me just double check that here. San Francisco road offense, 3.36 runs a game, where the Dodgers home offense is 3.36 as well. So kind of crazy, man, how these teams are just different on the road than versus at home. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So what do you got as far as these pitchers are concerned?
I just walked away from the room. Hold on, let me just take a look. We got Vogelsong as 0-1 with a 7.71 ERA, and I hate that you're giving this play out because I actually like this play myself, and you got me wanting to get on it, and I can't stand that. Greinke is 3-0 with a 1.35 ERA. The Dodgers are 12-8 at home. They are 9-2. The Giants are 8-12 overall on the way. On the road, they are 5-6, and you got me feeling this game as well. As you know, I can't stand the Giants.
Yes.
And Vogelsong got blown up in his last game.
I think the Dodgers win big today.
Why did you have to do this to me?
Cause that's my baseball play. I'm looking at but I don't love it as much as the Grizzlies though.
Oh, no, me neither.
I love the Grizzlies is like my big play today, but
Grizzlies is a playoff game. This is week 2 of a 162-game season for the Dodgers.
I feel you.
You're damn right I don't love it as much as the Grizzlies, but it is after the Grizzlies, so I will have Grizzle money in my pocket when this is ready to kick off.
Good point. Oh man, and this sucks too, bro, because I have to do the balance with the bride tonight.
Okay.
You saw my junkie setup that I've been doing the last
3
computer screens, 6 books open, stalking live lines for 5 hours straight yesterday, guy. Actually, it was more than that. It was from 8 o'clock till 2 in the morning. So what's that? 6 hours? Dude, nuts.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah, my bride is like, all right, me time now. So I just got to kind of cross my fingers and hope these plays work out, to be honest with you, and go in the bathroom and look at the live lines if I'm in trouble. So that's kind of how I'm going to be playing this tonight, guys. We'll see where it lands. Hopefully I convince my bride to watch the Grizzlies game. I doubt that's going to happen. Yeah, right. Dude, I got her doing the Kentucky Derby with me. So.
Well, she loves the Derby. We do the Derby every year.
Yeah, definitely. So. That's it for the baseball. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Wait, is there any more? That's it.
No, that's it.
That's it. All right, guys. So that's our show, man. We went a little over today. I don't want to say I apologize about that because I know a lot of you guys want us to go 2 hours, which, at some point that may be something. But right now we just can't do it, man. We got, everyday life throwing us curveballs 100 miles an hour all the time. So I think that's it, Dream. I think we're going to close out of here, man.
A lot of good stuff today. A lot of good stuff we talked about, guys. Remember that we are definitely on, and I'm solely invested in the Grizzlies. I'm closing out a parlay with Houston with Memphis, which I'm looking for that to cash. I'm also really liking Atlanta, and I'm liking Tampa Bay. I'm probably going to take Atlanta, Tampa Bay Lightning, and I'm going to throw the Dodgers in that to offset that cost now. Instead of leaving that open, I may close it out with the Dodgers and give that a shot, as my man is giving that out, and I actually like that play myself. Look for something a little later if I get a shot. It's been really tough getting you guys my stuff at night because I've been really busy and doing some other things, and I don't know how long. And we give it out on the show. I tell you how it is. I can get you the picks when I can, but it's kind of getting to be a little pain in the neck putting them out. But if I can, I get the time, I will put them out as well for you. But I'm giving it out on the show, so try to keep up with it. And I may just tweet it without the pick. So even though I like giving you the pick, because I don't like people trying to say, oh, he's not betting that or he's not doing that. I like to give you the pick, but hey, it is what it is. So anyway, great show today.
Yeah, great show. Awesome show.
Big shout outs to everybody who participated. My man Clown Man Swag. Hey, AZ Wildcat 83, you guys, we got him coming on. He's coming on Thursday. He's going to give us a little update. We're going to get us going with the horses. We're going to get him on here. We're going to talk horses. We're going to talk Kentucky Derby. We're going to talk what's going on Friday at the Kentucky Derby as well, because I guess the females go on that day or something like that. As I don't know hardly anything about horses other than they eat hay. But we'll get involved with that. Have him on. He's got a ton of information. So if you guys are ready for that, get with us tomorrow. He should be on about 9:15, and he's probably going to run over. He's already told me he plans on running over. So we'll figure out how we're going to do the format, but we'll be fast. I don't know what we do with baseball. Maybe, Hat, you're going to have to pick out your baseball first thing in the morning, just the games you like, and we won't go through the whole card, as he's going to need some time to do his thing with this with the horse thing going on, and how I won't be on with you guys Saturday because there's no need for the Dream to be on Saturday.
Oh my God!
Fan 8 and Dr. Dizzle going. I won't be able to. The show will be for 4 hours.
You ain't gonna get no words in on that show, dude.
It'll be like a baseball game. It'll be like that White Sox Oriole game tonight.
Yes.
There'll probably be more excitement out in the anywhere else. But anyway, I'm not coming on Saturday with them two going. I don't even want to be involved in it. I might call in for a tight minute at the beginning just to get Dr. Dizzle to go Ciroc with me on the Mayweather fight. Other than that, I'm not involved. AZ Wildcat is coming on Thursday to do that with us, and we will do that. Guys, thanks to Clown Man Swag, AZ Wildcat, my man Dank, Alejandro, Yeps, Joey, Cash Action Bets, Winning Picks, Vegas Girl 92661, my man over at Direct Solution. Direct Sports Solution, what's going on? Rick Lopez, Philly Picks, Strugazy, Yippa82, Premier Sportsbook Company, Betting the Dream, Nicholas J, Jonesy, Almighty Kev, Champ, Deeks Picks, Total Sports Edge, Tip Talker, Empire Sports, Empire Super Sports, Randy Lockhart, Prestige Worldwide, Betting the Bets, Beyond the Bets, Randomly Unpredictable, The Hockey Immortal, Target, The Kid, Smokey Rodriguez, Herbs, Lex, OJFB, Urban, Average Joe Punter, my man Papa Smurf, Real Winners, Crush the Bookie, Capper Zone, APB, LV White Shark, the First Lady over at the Fake Fam, TNT Picks, LVCC, World Sports Picks, Sin City Maverick, my man Scott Weaver, Elvin XL, MT Pockets, Shane Redinius, the Queen of Odds, German Cowboy, Wicked Odds, Rainmaker 512, and so many more. Guys, I am the Dream. Thank you all for your continued support, your love, and all the stuff you send me. Hit me up on the DM if you want to holler at me about something. I did mention that we are taking suggestions for the format of the show. If you got something you want to talk about, something you want to hear us talk about, something you want us to elaborate about, get with us and let us know, as we always are interested in what you are interested in. Guys, make the most of each and every day, as you cannot get this time back. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Reading through my my DMs here, I've got a Tip Talker out there saying he went 6-1. Said the SBTV Nation helped him do it. So big ups to him on that. Let me see what else I've got here. I got Deeks Picks out there. Let's see. My man Dylan is telling me a little tip for ATB tennis in Istanbul. I'm sorry. Starting in 30 minutes, he said Geraldo to win. All right, so maybe you guys get a little tennis action. Hit my boy Dylan up on Twitter. He can elaborate a little bit more on that. Guys, we are Sports Bettors TV. My plays of the day are as follows. I am closing out parlays. I've got the Memphis Grizzlies on a money line without Conley. I'm good with it. Whatever. I think they get the job done today. I am looking at a possible underplay on the Colorado and Arizona matchup. I am looking at, I am looking at a possible no-score first inning on a Philadelphia Phillies and St. Lucia Cardinals. And I am feeling Mr. Greinke and the LA Dodgers to lay the smackdown on the San Francisco Giants, guys. So that's my stuff. I'm feeling pretty good about it. And I'll put it out later once I do all the homework and see what the rosters and the lineups are as far as the respective games, and we'll go from there. We love you to death, guys. We are Sports Bettors TV and SportsBettorsTV.com. 9 a.m. on the week, 10 a.m. on the weekends. We love you to death. Go out there. Go easy. Do your own homework. Bet your own plays and get that money. Take care.
Unless you pay somebody a whole bunch of money for theirs.
They better be winning. They better be winning. Later.